Hello, YouTube, and welcome to the Builder's Diaries, where I build a business and a body at the same time. Today, I want to talk about the body, and I'm also going to give you guys a couple updates about the business. I've got 4 quick little things to kind of check in with you guys about, but today is mostly focused on the body because I am so freaking excited, you guys. I couldn't contain myself today, like at all. I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And this is actually the second time I'm recording this because it didn't work. So hopefully I can kind of get out the same excitement that I had in the first one that didn't actually record for you guys. So let's get into it. I just went to my gym and I did an in-body body scan. So if you've never done these in-body body scans, I've got now 3 of them that I've been doing. This one's up top, but I just did one. I'm really excited because I honestly was not expecting to lose body fat. I was expecting to get on the scale today and see, okay, I gained some body fat because I stopped tracking my food. So I'm no longer tracking my food. I've been out of my challenge for 6 weeks. I'm still eating raw food. I'm still eating very similar to what I was eating before. I'm still working out. Like nothing has really changed much, I'm just making sure that one thing that has changed, there's one really key thing that's changed is I'm eating or drinking protein smoothies right before I work out. So before I work out or after I work out, I'm making sure I'm getting in a lot of protein. And before I was really focused on getting protein, kind of spread out through the day, not really focused only around my workouts. And so I changed that to where I'm not really trying to get 20 grams of protein for breakfast and 20 for lunch and 20 for, I'm not really doing that as much. I'm really focusing on, okay, I'm going to power pack my body with protein before and after my workout. And that's really it. It's working. Like it's definitely working, you guys. So in the past 2 weeks, I was able to gain 1.1 pounds of muscle, you guys. 1.1 pounds of muscle. And I was able to lose 1.6% of body fat, which equals 1.8 pounds of body fat. I gained muscle, I lost body fat, and my weight didn't change at all. I stayed the exact same. So I'm like, wait, what? Like what did I just do? I just did something I've been trying to do for the entire time. Like in the last 2 weeks, I gained muscle. I gained over a pound of muscle. I lost body fat and my weight didn't change at all. And I ate a little bit more. I wasn't, restricting anything. I was really going with the flow, eating what I wanted, really powering these protein smoothies. I ate a little bit more fruit. So I got my happiness back because I was able to eat a little bit more fruit. And, it worked. And I'm just like, what? Like, holy crap. One of the really cool things, though, in the last 2 weeks is I increased my BMR. So your BMR is basically your basal metabolic rate. And that number will kind of tell you how many calories you're burning at rest. So it's a really good indicator of how much you can eat, and you want that number a little bit higher so you're able to eat a little bit more. And my number's always been so low. I think my number's always about 1,100 or so. And my number went up, like not much, but it went up, and that's good. So I'm like, oh my gosh, that's good. So I'm really excited that all of this, in 2 weeks, you guys, 2 weeks of this, and that is it. And it's so cool. But in the last 8 weeks, if I kind of take those 8 weeks and what does that change, because 2 months is a pretty big change. I look really different. I went to a raw food meetup on Friday and every single person there, including the famous speaker, told me how fit I look. And I love it. You guys, I'm like, thanks. And you can be fit too, here's my guide. And I had all that. But in the last 8 weeks, I lost 5.7 pounds. Again, I haven't lost a single pound in the last week. So that's was really only the very beginning of when I was kind of just getting off all this weight and inflammation and all that. And a lot of that weight was inflammation from eating gluten and eating out and eating oils and eating salt, eating a lot of the, high raw foods or just eating cooked food at night. I haven't had any cooked food, you guys. I've had couple things here and there, like roasted cacao and olives and, some things that aren't technically raw, but I haven't really had a cooked meal. I haven't cooked a full meal, like a full dinner like I used to of a cooked meal. I haven't done that at all. I've still stayed raw. So I've also lost 5.3 pounds of fat in the last 2 months. 5.3 pounds of body fat has fallen off of my body, which is so cool. That actually equals about 3.9% of body fat. So almost 4% of body fat, you guys, I have lost in the last 8 weeks just by eating raw foods, just by focusing on my workouts and, making sure I'm prioritizing higher protein, amino acids in my diet, which has been perfect. And then with the muscle, it's really interesting because I think I told you guys on here, I didn't gain muscle, actual muscle mass in my body in the 6 weeks. I actually lost it. But in the last 2 weeks, I gained back everything I lost and more. And so I gained back like 0.3 pounds or more than I had before. So I lost all the muscle. I'm gaining it back, and just curious because in 2 weeks, what is that muscle going to be? Is that muscle going to be even more? Like, so I'm going to keep scanning because why not? I'm curious to kind of see like the changes I'm doing, how my food is doing, like what is that body composition? What is that going to be? So I'm really excited to see that. But you guys, like, what? Like, what? Like, I can't believe I just did this. Like, oh my gosh, like who? Building muscle, losing fat, and not losing weight, you guys. That is like the pinnacle of what most women want to do. And I'm over 40, you guys. Like, this doesn't happen. And I didn't eat any cooked food, like a cooked food meal. I didn't have like tofu or all these things that a lot of people think you have to have when you're plant-based. Because you can do this raw, you know. I am using a protein powder now. I am using a raw protein powder, but it's literally only cold pressed pumpkin seeds. There's no craps and additives and fillers and rice and all that crap that I don't like. And I don't like the pea protein. I don't like that kind of stuff. I like my pumpkin seed. You know, it's good. It works. It gives me 20 grams of pure plant-based protein that's raw. So it works. My cat really wants some food right now, but it's not her food time. So she's going to keep crying behind me, I guess, if you can see her. There she is. She really wants her food. So you gotta little break from Zayla real quick. We'll cover you up. No, Zayla, you can't have your food. So, okay, well, I'm going to finish this so I can play with my cat because she obviously really wants attention. But moving on to the business, I want to give you guys 4 quick little updates about the business and where I'm at with that. This whole week, my goal was to do an ad script, and I did write an ad script. I have settled on a ad script. I've gone back and forth with ChatGPT probably 8 times and really, really refining things. Today, I'm going to even get it even more. I want to cut today. So it's probably about 3 minutes long right now, and I want to cut it down to 1.5 minutes. So it's going through and really figure out, okay, where can I cut? What is going to not take away from the story, but also still kind of make it impactful? So that's where I'm at right now. Today, the goal is to really dial in that script and have it ready for me to record. And that's what I'm doing today, basically. I also had my client reach out to me. I think I guys talked to you guys a little bit about it. I have to kind of be careful what I say because I don't want to share too much. It is between me and my client. But just to let you guys know, I think she had reached out to me because she really wanted help with her stage 2 kidney disease. And she got a second opinion about her blood work accidentally. It wasn't something that she seeked out because I am running her blood work still. But she accidentally got another opinion on her blood work, and they said that she doesn't have kidney disease. So it was really interesting to me because I'm like, I didn't see it in her blood work. And if she did have this thing they said she had, you know, I was 1,000% going to be able to reverse it really quickly, really easily, you know, because I was like, your numbers aren't even that bad. You know, my numbers were worse than yours sometimes, you know, and it's crazy. So really awesome for my client because she's no longer, you know, because God, when a doctor tells you you have a disease, like, gosh, the things it does to your mind, your body, like everything, like it's not okay. And when you're already living in fight or flight and you're stressed out, probably not okay, you know, like, so I feel for her. But now she, you know, she got relief. She feels better. She's able to sleep better. She said she's finally getting good sleep at night. She's eating more. She got her appetite back, which is really cool. But I am going to keep working with her because there are some things that, you know, if you want to live to be 99, which is one of her goals, and I know a lot of people that is their goal, and not just live to be 99, thrive at 99, you know, feel good at 99, not be like stuck in a home, not be able to do anything in pain or, you know, not like that, but feeling good at 99, being able to walk and go hiking and get outside. Like that's what I can help my clients get to if that's their goal. And that's her goal. So she's going to have to make some changes if she wants to get there 100%. So we're going to kind of keep going through with that, but nothing like crucial anymore to really jump in and be like, oh my gosh, let me help you now, you know, but it is something slowly we're going to be working. I'm going to look at her blood work. I'm going to kind of get on the phone with her and give her some suggestions. I don't know if I'll work with her one-on-one. I don't know really how it's going to go. I just am curious. I just like to help, you know, and especially a friend that wants to listen. I will tell you everything you need to know. I will tell you for free because everything you need to know to heal your body is literally out there. All the information you need to know to heal your body is out there. I just have, you know, gathered it and I'm able to kind of express it in a way that would speed up your time from having to read hundreds and hundreds of books and look through all these articles online and, you know, read different things and journal articles here and there. So I've done a lot of that already and speeding up that time. So that's just kind of me. But another thing with my other client, so my business client that I've been working with, I just launched his funnel. I gave him his funnel on Friday. I was really excited. And Friday night, no, I gave it to him on Thursday. Friday, I get a message from him and he's like, I'm not sure I want to focus on this niche anymore. I don't know if I want to work with busy parents. And I'm like, I literally just created all of this stuff around your niche of busy parents, and that's why you have to have clarity, you guys. You can't just be like, oh, well, maybe I'll do this, maybe I'll do this. Like, you have to have clarity at the beginning with who you actually want to work with. Who do you want to work with? Not who is your audience. Who do you want to work with on a daily basis, And he got one comment from one person and was just like, I got to change everything. And I'm just like, oh boy. So we are going to change some things. I'm going to make it a little bit more general. So if he does have this epiphany where he wants to go in a different direction, we can still keep using the content. I'm not going to, because it's just copy right now. So it's just me changing. Oh my gosh, my cat. Okay. We're going to fix this real quick. Okay. She needs to not be in here. Okay. So it's just fixing copy. So it's not a lot of work, but I did work really hard on it and a lot of hours on it. And now I have to redo it. But it's not that much. Copy is easy to do, especially with AI these days. You guys, copy is very easy to do. If I say, take this copy and change it from this niche to this niche, it will literally just do it for me. So it won't be hard. It's just another thing I have to do. There's thumbnails I have to change. There's kind of some things I have to change on it. So I told him I would work on it in the next couple of days. I'm not going to be jumping into working on it because he's not jumping in to work on his stuff either. So that's not fun. It's interesting because when I look at people that are really successful and have the things that I want, that are doing really well in business, on online business and coaching and consulting and doing what I'm trying to get my client to, they are obsessed about what they do. They live and breathe and think, and that's all they do about that. Literally, that's what they do. It's my life, basically. I haven't slept much. I finally got some sleep last night, which feels really good, but I haven't slept that much, you guys, because I'm just like, oh my gosh, this, I feel like it's right. I know this is right. I know this is meant for me, and I want to do everything I can in the free time I have to move myself forward, and I don't see that from him at all. And so I'm kind of just like, oh man, but he's my friend. I'm going to keep going. We're going to keep going on this. It's a trial thing anyways, but if I go through 6 months and there's still, no income coming in, I still see him taking time to go do other things that are not working on his business, I'm going to have a conversation with him and say, okay, well, I don't know if I can continue to do this with you, because it's hard. I want to make money too. I don't want to just do this for fun. I'm not doing this for free. I want to make money. I want to bring clients to him and that, but I don't know. We'll see. So I'm going to be changing copy, going to be changing things, going to be redoing a bunch of things for him this week. And hopefully, because I told him, I was like, cool, I will do this for you. And you have to go out and get beta clients. So for him, he's going to go out and work with 3 to 5 people. And he's actually going to charge them a very low fee because he's not new at this. This is not his first time working with clients at all. He has hundreds of testimonies, So I'm like, it's the first time he's kind of putting people through this program. So he's going to give them super discounted. But again, it's going to help because it's going to bring him some income. I'm going to get a percentage of that income because my consulting and how I do it is I get a percentage of your business instead of, you're paying me a fee, you're giving me a percentage of your business. So I'm part of his business. Actually, I'm helping him strategize. I've really been like a business coach for him, which I really wasn't really looking to do that, but it's been fun because it's helping someone, and I love helping in any capacity. If I'm helping with their health, if I'm helping with their business, if I'm helping with, anything, I love helping people, and it's just kind of what I do, and I just keep doing it. And I feel like the more that I do this, the more that I give, it's all going to come back to me in some different capacity, in some different way. I have health, you guys. I have so much health, and health is wealth. I have one of the greatest wealths that a lot of our population doesn't have, and I want to share this wealth that I have. I may not be financially wealthy now yet. It is coming because I am going to be wealthy in all ways that you can be wealthy, your health, your wealth, or your health, your finances, and your relationships, And so right now I have one of those dialed in. I have one of those to the T. People would love to have the level of health I have, but sorry, you guys. I think she really wants to go outside. So the last thing I'm going to say, because I don't even know if this is going to save, and I could have just been talking this whole time for nothing. But the last thing I'm going to say is I had another business opportunity come across my plate, and it's something that I've thought about a lot. It's something that I've thought about before. and it's fruit wholesaling and getting into wholesaling fruit and being able to get people really good quality fruit for less than they would spend in the grocery store, because you guys, the grocery store is so expensive and the quality fruit in there is so bad. So I want to be able to help get people affordable fruit that tastes delicious. And I've got 4 big goals in my life that I really want to do, and they're literally written on this whiteboard over here, and I've had them written up here for 4 years, you guys. On the bottom it says make raw food more accessible, and that getting into fruit wholesaling hits that goal, And so for me, I'm like, everything I do revolves around my goals and my mission, and really what I'm here to do and what I want to do, and it's what makes me feel just passionate about doing. And doing fruit wholesaling kind of makes me pretty passionate. And I met someone that just really sparked my interest, and he was showing me like basically how you break even and like the charts and the money. And I'm like, there's a business behind this. Like there is 100% a business behind this. I mean, you can make just by moving 34 cases a week of mangoes, you can make $6,000, And I'm like, I live next to I'm 45 minutes away from the wholesale produce terminal in LA, and I can go up there at 4 a.m. on the weekends because I wake up at 4 a.m. very easily. I can drive up there, get my produce, come back. It's 2 hours in the morning that most people are already sleeping, and I'll have all these mangoes I can sell. So I might be getting into fruit wholesaling. I got to think about it, because it's like, oh man, like you gotta figure out. I don't have a lot of free time. Obviously, I have all these things going on, all these different clients I'm working with, but I'm like, should I also sell mangoes, But I don't know. I welcome new streams of income. I welcome new opportunities into my life. And if it's right, it's right. So I'm like, you know what? Just do it, because why? Just move in faith, and in faith it feels good. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I get some free, I get to eat delicious mangoes, If I can't find people to sell it to, then I don't do it, But what if it does work? So I'm like, like restaurants, coworkers. I'm like, I could, like, I live by Westminster. I know ads. I know how to run ads, you guys. I know how to run local ads. So I'm like, I could probably, so I'm like, but I'm definitely not giving up the raw fit life, because it actually folds into fit raw life. It folds into the brand that I'm building, fit raw life. We're eating raw food, all that. So it kind of comes into that. So it's definitely not, the going off of it is just like another, I don't know, but it is something that's really piqued my interest. I lost a little bit of sleep over it because I was so excited about it. I get really excited about business opportunities, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and crunching the numbers into my head, thinking like, this could actually work for me. I could do this, so we'll see where that goes. I'll keep you guys updated on my fruit wholesaling adventures, because I don't know. We'll see. But it's cool because this month I have made money selling digital products and just doing my COO business. So I've brought in a little bit of money. I haven't sold any more books yet, so that is another focus. I've been like, to sell books, I can't just make a post and just expect people are going to click on it and do it. I literally have to be reaching out to people. I have to be direct messaging people. I have to be sending messages to my warm audience, my friends, like all these people that I know that would benefit from it, and just, seeing if I can help them, how I can help them, and if my book can help them, or if they know anybody that my book can help, So it's a lot of that right now that I'm not doing. So of course I haven't sold any books because I'm not doing that. And that's what you have to be doing. And I've had other things going on to do it, and it's been frustrating, but I'm like, well, get the ads up, and I won't have to do that as much. We'll see. But yeah, I need to, once I start making a little bit more money, I probably should hire someone to do the DMing and reaching out, because I'm just not good at it. You have to do it, and I'm not good at it. And it's been the one thing that's held me back in almost all the adventures, are the online, enterprises I've tried to get into, but it's not going to hold me back anymore. And I'm going to find a way to make this work, because this is it, you guys. This is it for me. I am an entrepreneur. I'm going to make this work. I am going to find a way to replace my full-time income with my passions, and be able to just live a passionate life and be able to do what I want whenever I want. And, that's the dream. It's the dream for you guys probably too, like, God, it's the dream. It's the dream for all of us. So keep watching, because I will get there, and you're going to watch me get there. All right, guys, talk to you soon.